on the front row at the All-Star game.
I'm telling you, Meghan's new publicity team, Meghan's new publicist is getting their money's worth. Between the last 2 weeks, Meghan is back in the game. They don't have anything of value to promote right now. They don't, Meghan doesn't have anything new she's trying to sell, not a new podcast out. Isn't it odd to you that like when Meghan had a brand new TV show to promote, we weren't seeing her back to back every weekend at different events around LA? Doesn't that say something to you?
Well, yeah, normally you've got things to hawk, haven't you? That's when
Yeah, like
people.
she's got nothing, but she
Yeah.
wants to be seen. I mean, I think that it's like this act of desperation. And, I don't like repeating this rumor. And I told you I saw King Charles. I spent time with King Charles in October. I thought he
Yeah.
looked very healthy. I talked to him one on one for a few minutes. I thought he looked great. I held his hand. He was warm to the touch. There are rumors that the king is not getting any better, and that this desperation we're seeing from Harry and Meghan is to establish themselves before William becomes king and strips them of their of any relevancy whatsoever. I hate to repeat it, but this just doesn't make sense. Why are we seeing so much of this woman who doesn't have anything to offer us?
Well, that's the point. And I'm not sure Prince Harry has much to, or Harry
Oh,
has
well,
much to.
hell to the no.
Yeah, neither of them do. So they're just basically going for a photo op. They can't actually be interviewed to say, well, it's great to be here, by the way,
Yeah.
which is what other people tend to do. I mean, I don't know whether she is such a committed basketball fan that she would make sure that she's at the NBA game. I don't know.
No, no.
I'm
To
gay.
your point, we have seen Harry at multiple sporting events. He went to the Super Bowl in LA
Yeah,
a few years ago with
yeah,
Eugenie.
yeah. So I think
Oh,
we
they
have to
also
say,
went to the Dodgers game where they were booed.
yeah. Well, but I know he loves his rugby. He loves so he would be someone who'd go to sports events. So I sort of understand that. But to be seen at the front row, it just looks like a sort of craven desire to be relevant, particularly when the royal family at the moment are having a lot. You watch the news in
Well,
this
that's what I
country.
said to you when during the Dodgers thing. Remember when we were
Yeah.
talking during the Dodgers game? They had just stripped Andrew of his title, and there are Harry and Meghan smiling for the cameras in the big screen at the it's like totally inappropriate behavior when you know your family's under siege. I'm so glad you brought that up. Thank you for bringing that up.
And that's what's going on. And you think they're seen there while we've got everyone saying, should Andrew now be prosecuted and investigated? William's got to deal with the fallout of all that. And, in that autobiography, talking about that he may have had rows with his father and his grandmother about whether they should bail Andrew out with this $12 million, which is a problem for the public to understand. So there's all these negative headlines going on, which William and the King are having to deal with and protect the status of the royal family, because Andrew has created a major crisis, constitutional. And yet then last night we've got Meghan trolling through wherever they've sent in LA without a care in the world. Look at me. I'm having a lovely time, while the rest of Harry's family are absolutely, dealing with a major fallout, and which doesn't
Did
seem
you
to
watch
be
any of the videos that I sent you of her at on
last
Instagram?
night. Yes,
Yeah.
I saw. Yeah, and you
Like
just
she is just so glad to be there. She's
yeah.
thrilled.
Oh, it's sort of look at me. I'm the great I am. Well, I'm not sure what the great I am's got to offer the world at the moment. So that was part of, that's why the Valentine thing came out, because we saw the picture of William and Catherine, their picture for Valentine, which is, a loved up couple, coming through the cancer story and all that, and looking, happy to be out in the Norfolk countryside. On the other hand, we get always tit for tat, here we go. And what the point of Meghan last night, we're well away from the shenanigans of the royal family. We've got nothing to do with anything to do with Epstein or anything to fall out from that. Look at me, we're having a fabulous time. And there they are watching basically a meaningless game of basketball. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's entertainment, it's fun, it's commercial, it's for all the sponsors to come together and have a whooping good time, a bit of a mid-season break or whatever it is, and a bit of TV time. That's what it is. It's pure exhibition. It means absolutely nothing. Who won the game doesn't really matter.
No.
It's a bit of fun, and they are a bit of fun. And is it a must-have ticket? I have
No.
no idea.
No.
Probably.
Oh, also, don't forget that Meghan told her favorite outlet, People magazine, about her date with Prince Harry. So there were photographers, her Valentine's date with Prince Harry. So there were photographers conveniently there to capture Harry and Meghan on an intimate date night.
Oh, well, that makes, you just go, and Harry's probably thinking, I don't want the press anywhere near there. But she loves to, this is how need to be a wannabe. It's that wannabe need for fame. And therein lies the problem. And for her, it's a drug for her. And the next big thing is she's trying to make herself seem relevant. She says she wants to come over for the launch of, or it's reported she wants to come over for the year anniversary of the Invictus Games in July. But the issue is security. She would be perfectly safe. She
Yeah.
really would be. No problem. There will be security at that. This is where you just want to, go, come on, wake up, smell the roses, understand. But
You're not that important.
she wants the security around her so that she can look important. It elevates her status. Look at me, I've got 50 bodyguards. And
I'm
sorry.
just like Catherine. I'm just like Catherine.
Yeah, well, and I'm sure Catherine, there has to be a level of security for her. We get it. But she gets on with it, no fuss, no bother, knows the rules, and does what she has to do. Meghan comes over, Harry would be always afforded a degree of protection, and she would be no different. So if she wants to come over, do not put pressure on the royal family to say, almost blackmailing them, I'll only come if.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm sorry. It's so pathetic at times because she could come over. There would be security. We're not going to leave her high and dry security wise. So anyway, they
Rupert
frustrate
doesn't
me.
have time for extortion.
No, I don't. In this instance, I want Harry to. By then, we should know the details of that comes around. The court case should have ended. Obviously, for the royal family, there's going to be lots of stuff that's going to continue to create headlines of a negative type. And William and the King must be hoping, when is this going to end? But it's all, Andrew has left them in a really difficult PR crisis. And you just get the sense that the Sussexes are going, aren't we're the good boys, good
Mm.
boy and girl. We're the ones without a care in the world. It's none of our fault. We're separated. Look at us, and actually you just want to go, sorry, you just look needy. You're not a member of the royal family. Go and have a lovely time, but stop trying to have jibes at them and making sure that, that their
That you're
case is,
seen. That you're seen.
yeah.
Yeah.
At the moment, so therefore that frustrated when I saw that last night, I rolled my eyes in frustration. I thought, when are you actually looking after the children?
Yeah.
When are you at home?
And
What?
I thought to myself, I can't wait to read Archie's book, Spare.
Yeah. Well,
Or
what does
Archie.
he feel? I don't know. I mean, not that he probably looks at, he's aware of it. I hope they are brought up absolutely equally. They are brought up, with lots of love and care within the family environment. But Meghan at the moment, you get the feeling is posting that picture of Harry and Lilibet, but it would have been lovely if we'd seen both of them, as a devoted dad, which we think he is, and no reason to doubt that he's not. Whereas Meghan is using Lilibet and maybe even Harry for her ends to prove that she is more than the sum of the parts. Well, at the moment, she certainly isn't.